Hey everyone, welcome back to 5 Minute Eats, and we are in the midst of canned meat week here on 5 Minute Eats. And today we have got a store brand variety. It is still in line in price with a lot of the others. It's right around $2. It is the Walmart Great Value Luncheon Meat Original Flavor made with pork. And this, I feel like, because a lot of the Great Value stuff is like a knockoff of the name brand, I feel like they've got to be knocking off just Spam here, right?
Yeah.
Like not trying to be anything different.
Yeah, and maybe Spam is the one who makes it for them.
Possibly, you never know. Now here's the thing, there are two of the meats this week that do look like Spam, like whenever I opened them up and took them out of the package. This is the second one. However, it does look a little less appetizing than Spam. The texture and like mottled look of it, it's a little unappealing, but you never know, it may taste great.
So that's what's fascinating about this, because I love Spam. I've always bought Spam. But then when I started looking through the grocery aisle, I noticed there's alternatives, which I never really knew, right? And the thing is, Spam is pretty cheap. So I was actually shocked that Great Value is making their own version. Like, really, is that necessary, right?
I mean, hey, shave off a few pennies.
True. And guys, if you're new to our channel, basically, we review everyday grocery items. So before you spend your hard-earned money, let us tell you if it's worth it.
Let's try this out. If you'd like to support this channel, the easiest way to do that is using our Amazon links the next time you shop there.
All right, guys, welcome back. Our rating system. Thumbs up, we buy it again. Thumbs down, we would nod. So for me, this is a thumbs down. This thing, not bad. Look, it's Great Value, so they're gonna be a little bit cheaper on things, right? Like, they're gonna cut corners. My main issue here is this thing is very, very salty. I felt like it was like a fly. You know, I'm trying to like hit a fly, right? Except this time I'm just trying to get the salt away. It's like, and I was chewing it, and it was just like bam, salt, bam, salt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With each chew, it was intense. Now, interesting thing about this is that there's the crust. It's a little rubbery. The inside, there's not a lot of meat in there. The other thing is, it's also very oily. You know, very oily. Thumbs down.
Alrighty, for me, this one is going to be a thumbs down. I did not like this at all. And I don't know which I liked worse or least, is the texture or the flavor, because there's a lot of things going on here. Number one, what would you like to say?
I would say probably the texture for me.
I think so. Like, I'll start with the flavor. It is way, way, way overly salty, like just way too much.
Because the meat is a little slimy.
Yes.
When you're eating it, the meat inside.
Exactly, and there's way too much oil. Like, the oil is just coating my whole throat right now, I feel like.
Yeah.
It's like I just guzzled like some vegetable oil or something. Really gross. And the oil kind of like gushes up as you're like chewing into it. Did not love that. Like, the dominant flavor is just salt, but I think for me the bigger issue is the texture, because even looking at it, it's not really holding together like a loaf, like other Spam and these other loaves have. It's almost as if the little particles of meat are not truly like meshed together, because whenever you bite into it and you start chewing, it's almost like the little pieces of meat all just like fall apart, you know? It's like crumbs of meat in your mouth, and I didn't like that. There's something very, very off-putting about that, and you can see it kind of just like in crumbs on the plate. No. This one was quite bad.
This is one of those things where you're like, dude, come on, the price is not that big of a difference.
Yes.
You have Spam, it's a good product, right? Just leave it alone.
Leave well enough alone.
Exactly. To sum it up, thumbs down, thumbs down. And if you guys buy from Amazon, use our Amazon link. The reason is when you do that, we get 10 cents, 50 cents, possibly even $1, which means we can continue to review things.
All right, guys, that's the video. If you like what we're doing here, definitely check out our other channel, Food Prep Inc. And don't forget to give us a like and subscribe.